So how much should you exercise? Now, the simplest answer to that question is enough. You know, however much it takes, man. I mean, I don't know. For you, it may be different. Like maybe for you, you have to walk a mile every morning, 3 days a week for a while, and then you obtain what it is that you want. Maybe you have to go out and you have to run 10 miles 5 days a week in order to get the results that you want. Like it's not a one size fits all answer. Like you have to do enough exercise. You know, you just have to do that. And you should exercise hard. You should exercise intensely. Like there's a little voice inside of our head whenever we start getting tired and worn out and our heart starts beating fast and we start sweating and we can't breathe. That's like, hey man, like you should stop. And then usually we listen to it. Well, most people don't even hear that voice, you know, but we listen to it and we will stop. It's like, hey man, we need you to, whoo, easy there, bud, you know, and it's like, all right, I'm done. The trick is to like get to that point to where everything inside you is telling you that you should stop running or stop on the elliptical or stop lifting the weight or stop swimming, whatever it is. And then you choose to continue to do so anyway. Even if it's not for long, man. Like you reach the point where you're about to break and then you decide to keep going. That is what makes the real changes, especially mentally. Like the mental part that comes with that is, for me, it really helped me with like my depression, like me being suicidal, all that stuff. Man, I would go out and I would train and I would train and I would train. I mean, there was for a long time I was training like 4 or 5 hours a day. And I would kill myself, you know, not literally, but like in the gym and out when I was training and running and boxing and doing all that stuff. I mean, I was like go insane. But I became in control. Like I let my emotions control me for so long. And they would literally put me in the bed, man. Like I wouldn't even get out of bed in the morning. I would come home at night from work and I would just sit out in my car and I would just cry. Like I wouldn't even go inside the house, but for like 30 minutes I would just sit there and scream and cuss and cry and just hate the fact that I was even still alive. I mean, I hated it. I hated everything about living, you know. But this fitness, this training journey, like that whole entire thing that I went through, man, it changed everything. Because on the days where I was like, man, like this is stupid, I don't really want to be alive anymore, I'm like, bet, you know, like I'll go out and do something. I want to find a way to enjoy today. Bet I don't. I'm going to go find a tree that I think looks awesome, you know. I'm going to go see something beautiful and I'm going to appreciate just being here. Because like life's not all that bad. Like we've seen what bad is. We've seen what hard is. So the point is to push yourself, man. Like to break yourself down. Voluntary trauma. And then rebuild yourself. And then you get to become somebody completely different. If you break yourself into 2 or 3 pieces, you're going to be the same person that you were when you get done. But man, if you break yourself down to 1,000 pieces or to 100,000 pieces, you get to piece those back together however you want. And then you get to become whoever it is that you decide to become. And then you're in control of that. And then you win.